Practice Manager, Patient Insurance Information, Section 4 allows you to enter insurances that are specific to the case you have selected. When the focus is on the normal case, you see the patient's normal insurances. The insurance that will be used for routine care, such as a physical, a cold, or flu shot. When the focus is on any other case, such as workers' comp, auto accident, or DME, you will see the insurances related to that case. Make sure to select the correct case when you are adding the insurance. There are 4 insurance tabs for each case. The primary insurance should be in the first tab, the secondary in the second tab, the tertiary in the third tab. Any inactive or expired insurance should be behind the active insurances. To add an insurance to the patient, select a blank insurance tab. Type the in-house code if you know it. If you don't know the in-house code, search for the insurance by typing part of the name and either click the eyeglass or hit the F3 key. Review the name and address information for the insurance and double-click the appropriate insurance. If the insurance you are looking for is not in the list, you have the option to select the New button to add a new insurance plan. Type the policy number or member ID from the insurance card. Enter the copay information. Fill in the group if there is a group number on the insurance card. Suffix is rarely used. Select the relationship. If you are unsure how to fill this out, select the F1 key at the top of your keyboard. This will give you help related to the field you are currently looking at. Enter the manner in which the patient is related to the insurance subscriber. In this case, if my patient is the husband, I can type the letter H, which brings me closer in the list, and I can select husband. The subscriber is the person who carries the insurance for this patient. The system autofills patient in brackets. Leave this as is if the patient is the subscriber, as this will pull the information from the top half of the screen. If the subscriber is anyone other than patient, click the F3 or the eyeglass to search for the subscriber. Type part of the subscriber's last name and click Find. Double-click the subscriber to select it. Notice this field now displays the subscriber's name instead of patient with brackets. If the subscriber is not in the system, you can add a new subscriber by hitting the F2 key on your keyboard. A pre-filled screen will open. Update any fields as needed, such as name, sex, date of birth. Click Save. If you are working with a previously entered subscriber and you know that person's information is incorrect, you can edit that information by clicking in the field where the pre-existing subscriber is and hit the F2 key. This will open the pre-existing subscriber so you can update any of the fields necessary. The Scan button allows you to scan the insurance cards automatically, attaching it to the Insurance tab. If your office does not have an insurance card scanner, contact support for information. The View button allows you to view cards that have been previously scanned. Authorized payment and signature on file will default to checked for billing purposes. The activation date is optional. If you know the activation date, you can enter it. When an insurance is terminated, Enter the expiration date. This will allow the system to rebill to this insurance any charges prior to the expiration date, while preventing the expired insurance from billing for charges after the expiration date. Make sure to use the arrows at the bottom of the screen to rearrange the insurances so your expired insurance is behind your active insurances. The More button allows you to attach additional information to the insurance. The most common use is in the case of Medicare being secondary. Click the More button, type the letter M or scroll down through the list until you reach Why Medicare is Secondary Reasons. Double-click the item that matches the reason why Medicare is secondary for this patient and save. DEL or delete allows you to delete an insurance that is no longer used for this patient. An insurance should only be deleted if all of the insurance tabs are full and you now have a new insurance to add. You will delete the oldest insurance. Use this now blank tab to add the new insurance. Then use the arrows at the bottom to rearrange these to the correct order. The Insurance Approvals button contains 5 sub-tabs. The Authorization tab allows you to enter information for incoming and outgoing referrals, authorizations, or certification numbers. Select Referral In or Out. The status automatically defaults to Use. You have the option to select Don't Use if you are recording a previously used referral. The provider, referred from, and procedure are optional fields. You can type the in-house code or search for any of these. Enter the approval, authorization, or certification number in the approval number field. This can default on the charge and bill out with the claim. Enter the activation and expiration dates. The maximum number of approvals is the allowed number of visits. If this is an insurance that allows unlimited visits, type 99. If, however, this is an insurance that gives a specified number of visits, such as 3, fill it in appropriately. The applied approval number is the number of visits already used. The remaining approvals is the remaining number of visits. The applied and remaining approvals will recalculate each time the approval is attached to a visit in the Charge tab. The system will also use the date range and the visits to calculate and pop up messages in appointment and charge, guiding you as to whether the patient needs a new referral or authorization. On the right-hand side, you have a comment area. You would save when you are finished entering this referral, but you also have the option to copy, delete, or deselect the current referral you are working with.